your situation will not improve unless you work hard to improve that situation. One thing that helped me a lot was to remind myself, at the moment feels like it's bad, it sucks, everything I'm going through sucks, but it's gonna get better eventually after in the future. So that mentality of thinking that things were going to get better helped me in going through that moment, having a positive outlook on the future. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Francesco and today we're going to talk about setbacks and why they are important in your life. Without further to say, let's jump into the video. Setbacks are something that are really important in your life. During my life and especially during my years in adapting into a new environment, a new nation like Australia, I had different setbacks. Probably the biggest one was when I came in Australia for the first time. And the first 6 months were something really hard to go through because COVID hit during that time. So I was staying at home, didn't have enough friends. In Italy as well, COVID wasn't really great. A lot of people that were getting sick and some people were dying as well from it. So it was hard to go through that moment. And I remember I was crying into my room. I didn't have any money. I remember one time I had just 73 cents in my bank account and I wasn't working. It was hard. It was hard to adapt. But luckily after I was able to get a job into a restaurant, and from there I became the person I am now. Like I learned a lot during that period of time that no one is gonna come to save you, and you need to save yourself, and you need to make action. You need to go towards your goal and understand that your situation will not improve unless you work hard to improve that situation. One thing that helped me a lot was to remind myself, at the moment feels like it's bad, it sucks, everything I'm going through sucks, but it's gonna get better eventually after in the future. So that mentality of thinking that things were going to get better helped me in going through that moment, having a positive outlook on the future. When I first came in Australia, and I'm not saying I was spoiled, but I used to live with my family for all my life, for all my 19 years of my life. So I used to have my mom and my dad do things for me. And when there was a problem, I was asking them to solve my problem. So my problem solving skills weren't really developed the first time I came in Australia. What helped me a lot, and especially how my view changed on setbacks, was the fact that every time a problem was coming up in my life when I was alone and I was able to overcome that problem by myself, I was becoming better. So at the beginning I was seeing setbacks as something bad for you that you need to try to avoid, but after a bit I changed completely my mind on setbacks. And whatever setbacks you're going through, you can have your car that's got broken, you maybe can't pay your mortgage, you're living alone in your country, you don't have any friends, you just broken up with your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is. It's a process of growth. It might be bad now, but tell yourself it's gonna be fine, like I did when I first came in Australia. Don't see setbacks as something bad. I know it sucks at the moment, I know it's bad, but see them as an opportunity to grow into a better person. And I know it's hard, but that's what's gonna help you in becoming better. And I'm telling you, in 5 years, 3 years, even 1 year from now, sometimes even 6 months from now, you're gonna look back at the time when you felt that time of hardship you had, and you're gonna laugh at it and saying, that wasn't actually that bad. I actually learned a lot from that, and I'm glad that happened. If you're experiencing one of those moments when you're having pain and you don't know what to do, I have 3 steps that you can use today in order to become better. The first one is to meditate. So make sure your mind is calm. Look at the problem from the outside and not from the inside. Most of the time we use emotion to solve our problems, and we get stuck into this overthinking process, and we make something that is small big. You need to focus on your circle of influence. So what is that you can do right now to improve your situation, and just focus on that. Don't worry about everything that you can't influence, you can't change. That's not a problem for you. The problem for you is gonna be what I can change to make my situation better. So the first thing is meditate. The second thing is saying to yourself, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. I know that I'm gonna work towards the thing I need to work on in order to go over this hard moment I'm going through, but it's gonna get better. So have a positive outlook on the future. And I know it's hard, but try as hard as you can to say to yourself, you're gonna be fine. The third thing you can do, and that's probably the most fundamental thing, is to take action. A lot of people, they just have that rush of dopamine of watching motivational video on YouTube or on TikTok, but they don't actually never do what they're supposed to do. So meditate, understand what you control, tell yourself you're gonna be fine, and then actually do the thing that is gonna take you away from the pain of the hard moment you're going into, and fight that setbacks. Fight with action. Make sure you take action to improve your situation or your emotional state. There is always something you can do. Tell yourself that you're gonna be fine, and you're gonna be fine. Challenges arise every moment of your life. It's not because, for example, now I have a good job or I live by myself, I'm not gonna have challenge. Challenge are there every time in your life, every time during your life, and they come when you least expect that. It can be through people, it can be through work-related challenge, it can be everything. And one thing I learned recently is that you need to expect the unexpected. So you always need to be ready to fight, need to be ready to be in an emotional state where everything is going to be fine now, but I know something can happen and everything can go just bad. What you should do is keep, when I said meditate and tell yourself you're gonna be fine, keep meditating, keep practicing that mentality of being into the present moment and focusing on what you can change, even when things are going good, because you never know when things will go bad. And be ready for things to not go as planned, because it happens. You can't control people. You can't control what people do, and you can't control sometimes what happens. Sometimes you might live in an apartment and they decide to sell that apartment because you're renting there, and now you have to move out, and there is a lot of pain going through that. You learn through life, because I think setbacks are bad when something that you didn't have to deal with in the past happened for the first time. So it's a new type of stress you're gonna go through, and that's hard. But again, use the 3 steps I mentioned previously to learn from that problem. And once it's gonna happen again in your life, you're gonna be ready because you already know what to do. So if you're facing a setback now, make sure to use the 3 steps framework I shared with you before, and leave a comment below. Leave a comment below, letting me know what you're going through. Because I know it's hard. I've been going through bad period of time during my life, whatever it was relationships or whatever it was period where things were going as planned. My dreams weren't going to meet the expectation I had when I first came here. It happens, but you need to learn that you're not alone in this. You have friends, family, people that love you, and they dare to reach out to you. And they are there for you to reach out to them if you need help. But if you need an extra help, if you don't have anyone, send me a message here in the comment below to this video, and I'm here to help you out, because I know it's hard. And if you don't have anyone, I'm here to respond to you, and I will also send a calendar link if it's a bad problem that you're going through, to talk to you and help you out even for 30 minutes, because I know that having other people giving different opinion, and some people that had different experience in life, can give you a better view on what to do. So if you're experiencing setbacks or challenges in life, you don't know what to do, you feel confused and you need an extra help, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will comment back to you, and maybe we can go into a call and I can give you better advice. So this was the video about setbacks, why they're important. I hope you're gonna get a lot from it. Follow me and like this video for more content like this, and I'll see you into the next one.